Hello everyone, and welcome back to Arkantos. I am Arkantos, and today I am here on a new island, even though I thought I wasn't going to restart it. But this is the last one. This is going to be my forever island, as it just got, I fucked up. So, to kind of make it easier for myself, I took what we tamed. So I don't really have to tame a new Pteranodon, a new Fairy, a new Inky, a new RG, or a new Tabajara. Or a Quetzal. I have all of them. I got some blueprints I managed to save. I've also managed to save some really good blueprints as well, like some really good armor, an armor piece, stuff like that. The refiner. So what we're going to be doing is I'm going to kind of set myself up. I'm going to get myself a little bit of a boat together. So, Jesus. So what I'm going to do is... get ourselves tools, get ourselves clothes. And kind of get us started up again. Okay, blues and all that. Let's go ahead. Let's kind of restart regathering again. So yeah, it's the anniversary. So I have a chibi as well. I managed to save a chibi along with me, so that we can have that to kind of maybe level us up a little bit more. And yeah, basically what we're going to be doing is once we gather up our stuff from the obelisk, we are going to head to Herbivore Island. And we're gonna set up a small little encampment, probably right across from it, so that I can kind of have my stuff. Well, maybe not. Maybe I will go on it. We'll build on the boat. Cause yeah, this boat's gonna be very basic, just enough for us to get going. So let's get the basics. Save that for now. Now let's head to... I need to get more flint, thatch, fire for arrows. Let's kill some dodos. I'm gonna save this metal. Get a bunch of fiber now, because yeah, so what we're gonna do is so basically what I'm gonna do before I do any of the bosses, I'm going to tame all of the creatures. So since we're gonna be jumping to the center for our boss tames and for our actual like base dinos, ones we're gonna actually be using for our base, for all of our kibble farm, our greenhouse, kibble resource, all that kind of stuff is going to be max level, but we're going to go to the island or the center to actually tame those. But what I'm going to do though is we're going to tame our first time. So I'm going to I'm not really going to care too much about the level, But what I am going to do is we'll keep them to the side. I'll have them marked so we know what we have tamed, and then so if I want to eventually, well, I'm going to start taming a whole lot of stuff once we get settled down. Because I'm going to basically build a little bit of a little boat like we did on the center. Nothing really too fancy, bunch of storages crammed on the one side. I might make it a little bit bigger. I might put some platforms down just to make it a little bit bigger. Let's get some more wood actually. So I'm going to kind of get myself re-established a little bit, but mostly just get a boat and live off the boat. Okay, so let's go. 10 of those. Made. It's probably gonna be fashion I need for that. So yeah, we'll kind of. I'm gonna kill a bunch of dodos and listrosaurs. We'll get that. That boat made. I think I gave myself a good crossbow as well. That's actually not too bad to deal with. Now there's some dillos actually down here you can probably take care of. I tried attacking when I first spawned in again. Halfway there. Sorry, pal. I need your hide to make a boat. How much more hide do I need for that boat? Oh, none. And it's mainly just thatch. Yeah, just that. Okay. Let's start building on this boat. Because I'm going to sail over to the Red Obelisk. I'm going to snatch them. And then we're going to sail over to... Actually, why don't I just build all the stuff I want to build for a quick base over there. Okay, so I need one more of them. I need one of them. That's just basically thatch. Yeah, it's thatch I need. Because if I just get this stuff to build, or like all that stuff, and then I'll just hold off. We'll fly over to we'll fly over to the island instead. I'll just have a bunch of stuff we can start building off of. I'll just drop all the the resources and stuff, and we'll just boogie there. I need one of these. So fiber and wood. I need hide, so and so yeah, what we're gonna do is, so in between looking for dinos and stuff, we're gonna be building up the map. We're gonna be building up the little villages, the nations, and we're gonna start doing that a little bit. And kind of, well, role play as those nations, as like the starting of the nations, and we'll kind of live out how they build up, like I'm actually what maybe I'll do that after we build. I'll do like a walkthrough of. I'll just have to keep track of where we kind of build up. Okay, do you just give me cake or do you give me? Oh, you give me everything, don't you? No, you give me cake. I don't want cake. Dello, you're mine. Whew. That was close. Okay, let's build the couple mortal pestles. Let's build with anymore. So one of these built. Let's get some shoes made. I might go the bowl, use it up. I hear a drop. Right there. Alright, so basically, yeah, we're starting out a little over for the most part, but I'm gonna do it in a much better way. Do I need to get anything I can get up right now? Not really. Hey, yeah, okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drop it all. This way we can live off of a boat when we get over there. And the boat can be our first little base. Take the metal. I'm gonna bring the seeds with me. No, I'll just start right over there. We'll be able to travel with the ferry to do everything else. Yeah. Okay, so let's go. Let's start right over to the red obelisk. I could have went to the green one and be closer, but the green one is a lot more dangerous. That one has like of course there's bugs. Oh, there's an apple. Oh, there's another rubber apple. Oh, there's an apple there. Oh, Jesus. Okay. I'm using that as a distraction. So, yeah, like, we'll go on a little taming sprees. I'm going to set up I'll be able to do a trap, or a couple of traps. I'm going to try to see if we can tame multiple creatures at once. To kind of fast track things. That way we can mostly do the same thing that I'll have the same rule for the rest of the other maps, except all you have to account for is the new creatures. So, no! And that bow is not equipped. I'm a hopper. Run! Oh yeah. Third person. Alright, supposed to be doing this a lot more. Okay. Alright. So yeah, we're gonna go to the red obelisk, extract our friends, and then what I have to do is I'm gonna reload the map so that we don't blue screen and I end up losing them. And then I have an existential crisis. And we don't want, nobody wants to see that. I'm gonna nice and safely drop down here. I better be armed because there's usually some dinos up here. Down. So yeah, I'll have to go back to the main menu, reload the map. Once I get them all out. So these are what I'm taking out. Don't mind those other creatures. So yeah, the crossbow, shotgun. I got a Paracarithium saddle, or platform saddle, so I kind of want to do them. So we'll maybe try to do something with them. So okay, now I'm going to exit the main menu. Cause yeah, I have when I take stuff out of the obelisk, even like when I transfer, I have to do this because blue screen and then anything that kind of happened before that, it's basically erased. So if you took anything out of the obelisk, it's gone. So I don't want to happen to any of these guys, so we can get a good start. We're going to... Because basically I think what I'm going to do is I'm probably just going to turn this into a big platform boat. Nothing fancy. Just something we can get started on. Stack up our resources. Allow me to kind of clear out the island. Not interfere too much. We can plan stuff out. Because what I plan to do with this, I plan on actually having this so it'd be as if a real tribe was on it. Not say the ones from like the Explorer notes. Let's go temperature. There's lots of it. That is fast. We'll have like towers, we'll have like defenses, we'll basically have this be a functional little town. So we kind of had a bit of a experimental size of how big we can make our starter, our base there, which is basically what that's going to be. But I want to have it so that there's a living dock area, but still have it be functional. Alright, so we'll get over there. And yeah, so when we go to back to the center to start getting the max level dinos, we will, because mainly, because I do want to get a breeding pair of all the dinos, but we may not get them right away. I just kind of want to get the dinosaurs that we're going to get our base together, get the resource farms up and going. So it's kind of seeing how I can make a bit of a base for the courtyard or a plaza in a way. Like I want to recreate something like what we have on the center with our base there, but put it in a more refined version and to like a castle-ish, maybe? We'll see. So I do have the dinosaurs to quickly clear it out and whatnot. But yeah, right now we'll kind of work on a little bit of a boat. I'll build a bit of a better boat extension after as we get more resources. So yeah, basically what we're gonna have this actually be, this is actually, well, maybe what we'll do is we'll make everything basically a smaller piece of a greater whole. So this will be basically, we'll have it act as its own nation, but it's also going to be our base. So we're going to kind of also get an idea of how we're going to be building a lot of the towns and things throughout the map to kind of make it less empty. And then I'm just going to our main base, once we get tech unlocked, so like we'll be here for quite some time. We'll be living out of this base. We won't be expanding too much. Watch, I would have brought the fourth one for nothing. Yeah, see, look at that. 4, I dropped my first one. Sweet Jesus, I didn't even need to bring it away. I'll keep it as a spare. Okay, so we'll kind of an overview what I kind of want to plan with this. So I kind of want to start out on the shallow area. I kind of want to have this be a port. We're gonna give it like a shipyard. Give it its own little, like this is like a warehouse, a little crafting area, kind of things like that. Make it like a little bit of a port, and then have over here we're gonna build basically our center base. Maybe if I can something similar to it, I think. But we'll have everything kind of spread out. Our storage and everything will be spread out as a way to help us sort it. That way we can kind of still keep a village vibe, if possible. Or I could just live off a boat. I don't want to live off boats. Because where else is there on the map that would be a good little isolated spot? Like Craig's Island, but I don't want to do Craig's Island. I want to do something different than Craig's Island. Because I don't want to go back there when I could just stayed on the other, not erased it. So I kind of want to, we'll clear it out, and I'll see what I can do. So I might keep this kind of primitive, actually, and maybe no, I might actually abandon that spot. Actually, I might have Herbivore Island be our first little village or nation building. It's small. It'll be small. There'll be just a little group of people. Cause now that I'm not starting out tameless. I fucking hate how this controller is right now. Let's actually take a good look around and see. Oh, Quetzal? No, that's just me. Let's see exactly where, because I kind of want to have my own stuff away from the spawns. So let's start in the middle. Let's start closer to the center of the map then. And kind of how I was going to do on the center and have my own little, how we're going to kind of keep ourselves isolated to the foot island there. Where would be a good spot to set up our first really bit of the trees yet. Oh, if only I had a Bronto platform saddle instead. Well, I do have a Quetzal, but I want to bring the Quetzal to the center to help me tame easier Quetzal, or tame Quetzals easier. That way we can use a tame bola and not have it always land in the water, because that was our bigger problem there, was it landing always in the water. Okay, so let's see, what would be a good spot? Quite frankly, I should actually even go over to where we're going to actually build our base. Well, no, maybe not. So I'll just get in the way of it. Now I have the ability to build up my starter base wherever I want. Oh. No, being in a convoy wouldn't be too good of an idea. Well, I gotta think about where the nations are gonna go then. Because if Herbivore Island is gonna be one. Although I could live off the back of a Paracarithium eventually, and just kind of keep myself minimum to there. Or, as we're looking around, I'm trying to see ideas of where I could live. Just a loop run as we go. Just in time. Do I want to create my own nation? So that I have my own patch, my own territory? Well, technically this is all going to be my territory. So that doesn't make sense. Or, well, lore-wise, where I would start out. Well, lore-wise, that would be that would be Herbivore Island, now wouldn't it? Alright, well, maybe that's where we'll start. Herbivore Island it is. We'll kind of... I'll spread the base out between the port and then back there. Or I could probably... So maybe I'll do that kind of role play and make like a story out of them. I'm not going to matter about the Explorer notes because there's no need for me to share this with anybody else. It is single player. So I guess I could probably even spread it out and put some stuff over here. But I do want to make this look like an actual, an actual village, but still make it functional. Okay, well, so resource, crafting area, warehouse, kibble, greenhouse. My own living area, that's 5. Yeah, no, I can still make this, yeah. So I can still kind of plan out, we can build out and have a little dock town. Where yeah, I'll keep all, well, I don't, building up the towers and stuff would be... Or you know what? No, let's live off. Let's go and actually... Let's live off of that area. Let's live off of where I'm going to actually put my actual base. And then we'll just kind of... Well, do I want to add tech to it? Or have it be a tech-based base? Or... Or do I want to have it as a... Maybe I'll have some maps where I'll actually... No, I want to have it a bit of a story, but still have myself a good-looking base to live off of. And still have it be like a big city and whatnot, or however I want it. Right here would be the spot. That way we can have side build projects and we can figure out little little villages, little clusters, what kinds of clusters and camps and whatnot. And we can build off and make everything look pretty. So here I think will be, yeah, we'll just clear this all out. We'll put a... Actually, you know what? We're going to evolve. We'll go through the stages. So we'll have all this stuff kind of set up in a primitive way, into a primitive encampment, and then we'll build and grow inside the walls, and the walls we'll upgrade the walls to stuff like that. Because that way I'll have a little bit more freedom when it comes to building each of the buildings. I can have a core design, and then I can kind of make it look really, really aesthetically pleasing. Okay, if that's the case, then I still want to do the water. I still want to live off a boat for now. It'll be a good place for us to kind of get an easy start. So let's go. I actually would not mind making a trek from Federal Island and back when clearing stuff out. At least for now, at least I can get a little bit of a storage, more of a storage platform nearby. But yeah, let's kind of get ourselves a bunch of, a little bit of a starter place going. Because the wall itself may not be perfectly square. There's going to be, I'm going to have to actually do some planning and actually leveling out the entire area. So I know where all those different elevations are for it. So I know where I can kind of lay everything out. Okay, so let's throw it in. Okay, so let's put this on this side. Should I make it a bit bigger? The platform. And then... yeah, let's make the platform a little bit bigger. So I'm going to use some stuff around here. So let's make it out of wood for now. Over here, grab some thatch. Okay, I'm gonna need 3 of those. Oh, because it's not on me. Stupid. Yeah, we'll kind of see what we can kind of do with this. I gotta get much deeper water to do this. But the foundations won't go in. I'm gonna go back into first person while I do this. So we're gonna lower the foundations quite a bit. Enough so I'm able to still drive it, because I am gonna try and use this to some extent. I think we'll organize the other tames that were just like, it'll be like random levels. Damn it. That, well, we're gonna lose that foundation there. it back. And that should be just low enough that we need it to be. Yep. Let's actually do 2 of those real quick. This way it gives me a little bit more room. I can do a bit more storage. And placing these 2 here. Alright, there we go. There's a nice foundation that we can live off of, that I'm happy with. Oh no, don't tell me I didn't do it low enough. Ah, well, whatever. This will probably be a throwaway boat anyways. So come up both sides. Yeah, easy peasy. So hide the sail. Alright, so let's start off with some of the storage. We'll make one side the work area. Put storage on the sides so that you can expand on them. Alright, so we'll put just a little bit. It still counts as a starter base. So I keep it kind of minimum. Where's my weapons? There they are. I'll keep the other one as extra. Let's make, because Forge and Smithy will go there. Guess I'll just put, this will be just a really ugly boat base. I don't kid anymore. Work on getting that forge. Flint hide. stone I need now? Stone, flint. I think a bit more hide. Oh, we're gonna find this flint and stone. Now we'll just kind of off stream. I'll probably end up remaking that boat. So this is what we'll work on for now then. For the next episode for sure, I'll make sure that's cleared out, and I'll try to get at least the walls, the foundation for the walls figured out at least. And then we can kind of during the stream figure out how the layout's gonna be, how we're gonna lay stuff out. That way I can actually have like a cool little base, but still have the villages and stuff until later on down the road when I can shrink everything down a little bit, most likely. Alright, but for now, I just need some. I'm actually make a completely new boat. What? Okay, if I can make multiple, I'll make multiple. Okay, for right now, I just want a little work area to use. So now this is giving me TP Forge. Let's actually put the majority of this stuff away. Lose any of them. Oh, no, like that. Just to be fair, yeah, this board is kind of it's not. Like, it barely even looks functional. That. Now it's time to get this set up again. Alright, so now we have to add underwater loot runs and cave runs to our loot run route. Or we'll be able to do those stuff as little side adventures, luckily enough. Once we get way more prepared and have the proper tanks for it and everything. So yeah, we have a whole ton of preparation H. But yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna have a lot of boring work to do coming up here. So yeah, thanks for joining me, guys. This has been Arkantos for some Ark Survival Evolved. Till next time, as we will probably have the starting of our main base. A bit of a problem. I'm going to work on a better boat that will be much better designed for our needs. Or maybe, you know what, I might even try to design to make a little tiny little. Well, we'll see something. I'll see. But yeah, till next time, guys. Peace.